Welcome to Brew School, where I teach you tips and tricks of making cafe quality coffee at home. My name is Frank, and I'm the US Barista Champion of 2024, owner of Be Right Coffee here in Los Angeles, and Creative Co's Coffee Ambassador. Today, we're going to be going over one of the pillars of making cafe quality coffee at home, which is perfecting the pour over. Now, here are the tools you'll need. You'll need a paper filter, a brewing vessel. Today we're using the origami dripper, a decanter to catch your pour over into, some freshly ground coffee. Today we're using the Columbia Edison Argote, a scale, a kettle, and then a cup to drink out of. Now for today's pour over, we're going to be doing a 16:1 water to coffee ratio. And we're going to be doing our pour over in 4 distinct pours. Now the first pour is going to be a bloom, which is about 2 to 3 times the weight of the coffee. Today we're using 20 grams of the coffee, so we're going to do a bloom of 60 grams. The second pour is going to be about half the weight of the total brew, which for us today is going to be 160 grams. And then the third pour, we're going to be doing a quarter of the total brew, which is going to bring us to 240 grams. And then finally, the last pour, we're going to be doing another quarter, which is going to give us a total brew weight of 320 grams. Now, if you want to elevate your drinking experience and you prefer a little bit of milk, you can add some nice oat milk to it, or maybe some vanilla syrup if you'd like. The first thing we're going to do is pre-wet the filter. This is going to do 2 things for us. It's going to first get rid of the paper filter taste, and secondly, it's going to preheat the vessel itself. Now let's go ahead and add in our coffee. All right, and we're going to do the first pour, which is our bloom, which is going to be about 2 to 3 times the weight of the coffee. So I'm shooting for 60 grams right now. Once I get the bloom water in there, I'll just give it a gentle stir to promote the water to get as evenly distributed throughout the coffee bed. The bloom is going to be about 30 seconds. All right, now that we've hit 30 seconds, we're gonna start our second pour, which is the target weight of this is gonna be half the total volume. Today, we're hitting 320 total volume, so right now, I'm getting it up to 160 grams. All right, now at around the 1 minute and 15 brew time, we're gonna add our third pour, which is about a quarter of the total weight. So we're going to 240 grams on this pour. And when you're pouring, you just wanna do nice and even concentric circles, starting from the middle, working your way out. And now lastly, we're gonna do our last pour, getting us to our total brew weight of 320 grams. And on this last pour, I do pour from the edge all the way back in to kind of bring in some of the high-end dry coffees back into your bed. All right, now that the brew is over, we hit a target time of 3 minutes for the total brew. Once you've got your pour over finished, I like to give it a nice gentle stir. And then we're gonna pour it into our cup for us to enjoy. And that's how you make the perfect pour over at home that tastes like you spent $6 at a cafe. Thank you for joining us today, and cheers.